Hey, what's up guys? How's it going? Welcome back to another video. This is episode 2 of my Lexus IS300, and on today's video we will be installing some brand new headlights and taillights. As you've seen in the previous video of my walk around of it, the taillights were pretty much halfway off already, and the headlights, the bulb covers were both on both headlights that were completely off of the headlight and just dangling everywhere inside the housing. So today I will be installing some new heads and tails. And over here is our products. Right here is our taillights. I have opened them because I am a child. I want to open them right away like a kid on Christmas. This one, yeah, this one's open too. But yeah, let me show you guys the taillights that I got for this bad boy. So here are the taillights that I will be installing today. These are all LED, except for the signal and reversible, but the brakes are all LED and look really good. I really dig these, honestly. They're a little expensive, but I think they're really worth it for the looks. They make these in Taiwan, I believe, is where they only ship them out. For coming from overseas, these got here pretty quick. These got here like in a week, which is really fast in my opinion for coming from so far away. But I am loving these. I also got the trunk ones too. And these are the new headlights that I will be installing. They are the same ones that are on the car, but they are brand new and they are not messed up. On the other ones, you see that little chrome piece that goes around the bulb. On the other ones, those two pieces on both headlights are like sitting over here, which are supposed to be on, not off. Cool. But yeah, these are the new headlights that I will be installing today. Off those tail lights and trunk lights, you're gonna need to pop the hood open. Pop the hood, trunk. I have to use a pole for my trunk because it falls, because it does not have this like spring thing that goes over here. I have one, I just haven't installed it, but that's how the car came, sadly. I don't know why they took it off, honestly. Kind of sucks, but it's all good. Also too, my trunk liner here was missing, and this panel isn't the greatest, so I grabbed the ones from the spare car over here. This one looks a lot nicer. This one's a little cracked, but it's better than not having one, so it's all good. But next thing you're gonna want to do is go ahead and get a clip puller, take off all of these clips around this panel to remove it. And also too, there's a little bezel that goes around this, just pop it off. I am missing mine, and I don't know if I had one in that car or not. I can't remember. Also too, you want to remove this clip, and I believe that's it. Also on this other side over here. For these trunk lights, it's pretty easy. You really just gotta disconnect the bulb, and there's just a 10mm out right there. After you get that 10mm out, you can pretty much just push it up and it'll be out. Same as this one, just take the bulb out. Take the bulb out, take that 10mm off, and pop it off. Here we go. Such a big difference. These are brand new ones. These look like literally rubies, and these look like old trash. That is garbage. But yeah, these are pretty faded and gross, but these are nice. These are directional. So as you can see right here, this one is left, and this one is right. So pretty easy to plug them in. So this plug-in goes where the bulb used to be. So you're gonna pop that bulb out and connect it in there, and that's pretty much how it works, because this is LED. Just pretty much just pop it in there, connect it, and put that 10 mil back on, and you should be good to go. Those trunk lights all out, you can go ahead and take off this tail light. All you pretty much got to do is take off these two 10mm bolts, one right here, one right here. After that, pretty much there's gonna be 2 points that are clipped in right here. Pretty much just like pop it off. After you pop that tail light out, you can go ahead and remove the bulbs out of the assembly, and now you can install your new one. So once you got all your bulbs in, so the one for the tail light, you take off the bulb and you connect this connector, which is going to activate the LEDs in the assembly. Also too, you have this, I think it's like a resistor of some sort, but it comes with double-sided tape, so you can double-sided tape it anywhere down there below where it's not in the way of the housing. Also too, before you put everything together, turn on your lights and see if it works, and if it doesn't, just go ahead and disconnect this and turn it around and connect it, and it should work. Go ahead and make sure that the lights are working. You go ahead and install this into the assembly. Once you pop that tail light back in there, you go ahead and reinstall your two 10mm bolts, and you're pretty much good to go. So this is pretty much the final result, and I am loving it. I 100% recommend these tail lights. They just look very, not aggressive, but very noticeable. I really enjoy these. These, I think they were tinted. I think they used to be chrome. As you can see right here, it's not that good of a job they did. So these were tinted. It doesn't look bad like that. They're originally chrome. Have one over here, show you guys. This is what the originally looked like, and I mean, it doesn't look bad, but wow, these over here really just put the cherry on top for the rear end. Really, this car is gonna come out to be really nice. So guys, don't forget to put your trunk liner back on. Alright guys, tail lights are all done. Now I'm gonna go ahead and replace these headlights. Now I'm just gonna time lapse taking off the bumper, because I'm pretty sure this bumper is just holding on by zip ties, and yours is holding on by probably everything because this bumper is pretty beat up. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and time lapse taking off the bumper. So after you get the bumper off, the rest should be pretty simple. There should be probably a clip right there that you already took off that was with the bumper. Right here is a 10mm, but mine is just zip tied. Right here is another 10mm that is looser than a goose. And in the back here, there should be two 10mm as well. And I believe that's it. So for the 10mm, you're pretty much going to want to remove the fender liner enough to clear those two bolts. Mine doesn't have fender liner, so I don't have to worry about that. And if you have to, jack it up so you can get enough room. Mine is lowered, so it's going to be a little rough. But yeah, I believe that's it. Other than disconnecting the headlight, that should be pretty much it. Mine literally did not have the nuts right here, so The two nuts that you get right here, so they're just two 10mm nuts. They're right here and right here. Mine didn't have any, so mine was a little easier to get out. Also right here, there's like a little clip that holds it in. Just push it out and you should be fine. And then just disconnect all the connections that go to the bulbs and you should be good to go. So in order to use the new headlights, we're going to have to use a couple of parts from the old headlights. We're going to reuse the ballast and the bulbs, and I think the leveler, I believe what it's called. So we're going to go ahead and take those parts off of the old headlight and slap them on the new. So the parts that we will be reusing are pretty much, so this cap we will be reusing, the HID bulb that's inside we will be reusing, this we will be reusing, the high beam bulb we will be reusing, there's a running light right here we will be reusing, this cap, and there's a gasket around we will be reusing, the ballast is in here so I need to remove the ballast, and these two signal bulbs we will be reusing. Also this bracket too, you could also put this on the new headlight as well. And I think that's pretty much it. Also, oh yeah, also this connector, you need to take it off so you could reroute it with the new headlight. Hard to show with camera because I gotta pretty much maneuver the headlight around. But you pretty much just want to stick the ballast wire to the headlight back in there, and you can close the cap and then put this wire back in and connect it back to the ballast over here. It's a little hard to show on camera. I just want to explain a little more. So now you can just tie this down and put it back together. Had some special hardware, so I'm gonna go ahead and just use it. It's just kind of like a dress-up kit. These look pretty cool. I dig them. So it's pretty much one on. I still need to put two nuts over here, but I need to find some that fit. But for now, I'll just leave it as is since I do not have any on me. But yeah, there you go. That's pretty much it. All you gotta do is pretty much put your bumper back on, how it goes. I won't be putting that one back on because I have a new one, and you guys will find out what that looks like on the next episode. So that's pretty much it on the headlight install. I will not be putting on the front bumper because I got a new one, so there's no need for that old bumper. Also too, I did not put the headlights on all the way since I will be taking them off soon again, because I also have some new fenders I'm going to install, so I didn't really bother putting the back bolts on in the rear, since I'm gonna take them off right now again. But yeah, this is how you install front headlights. So that's basically it on the headlight and taillight install on the Lexus IS300. I am super happy with the results of the taillights, and the headlights are pretty much the same ones. They're just brand new because the other ones were pretty banged up and messed up. So that's pretty much it for this video, and like I said, I have a brand new front bumper and fenders that I will be installing soon, so you don't want to miss out on the next video, because this car is going to look really nice after this install. So it's gonna be pretty much a front lift, I guess. Well, that's all that I have for you guys today, so stay tuned for the next video and stay progressing.